GMMFers, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite degen Cardoshi coming at ya. Today we're going to be providing our weekly crypto market update. If you like the content, smash like, comment 420 below, and subscribe for more. Can we hit 69 likes on this video? In today's analysis, we're going to be taking a look at the broader crypto market and see what's been going on over the past week. Then we're going to head to the charts and do a bit of TA, and then lastly we'll talk about a few macro trends that I think could be impacting the market, including the Federal Reserve and the upcoming FOMC meeting. Alright, let's jump in. So here we are on coinpaprika.com. We're going to do a quick market overview of what's been happening over the past week. So for the most part, guys, I mean, just going down the top 100 here, very few players are in the red. But I will say that this is a time of pretty high volatility, right? We're seeing big swings in both directions, from 15% down a month up to 69%. If you just look through this entire top 100 here, you'll see a lot of really positive big movers. So if I go back up here, I mean, look at Solana's up almost 20% this week. Cardano, let's go, up almost 37% this week. Avalanche up 76% this week. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just sold my bag. GG. A lot of other players staying neutral for the most part. VeChain up a bunch. FTX up a bunch. I don't even know what that is. Algorand up almost 38%. That's awesome to see. BitTorrent is almost up 200%. Alright, that's how you know stuff's getting crazy, degens. Overall, the past week, it's been pretty amazing for the broader crypto market. The past 72 hours, there have been some high volatility. I mean, we saw Bitcoin jump almost 10% and then come back down to 40,000 today. Cardano went from 40 cents all the way up to 63 cents. So there's definitely a high period of volatility within the market. But overall, for the most part, over the past week, things have been pretty green. Just taking a big scan here. Again, do you want to know this volatility? You'll see things like Avalanche or Cardano jumping up 36 or 76% in a week. You'll also see other projects down 15%, down 7%, down 21%. Terra Classic, oh my god, well, that's why here. But you're going to see these big swings in both directions. I also believe that both Avalanche and Cardano were a little late to the pump party. I mean, you look at movers like Solana, they started out pumping almost a month earlier than either of these two. And so let's take a look at what's going on in the charts. So we can see the first weekly red candle forming here on Bitcoin. And I mean, guys, the run had to stop eventually, right? I mean, we just had 56 days of green candles by Bitcoin. The party had to end sometime. But honestly, as I was mentioning in some of the other videos, I think that we were overextended. We're ahead of schedule, right? And so I think that this is normal, and I think that this is totally okay. What I do want to see is maybe a retracement back down here, and this may scare people, but even, 33,000, if we can just continue to consolidate and then start moving higher here, I think that'll be a really bullish case for the broader market. If we take a look at Ethereum, similar story here. 1 out of 7 green candle, 1 out of 7 red candles here. Whole lot of green on the board. Again, seeing this may be the local high. We've now set in higher highs barely every single time. Same with the lows here, higher lows. Those are bullish indicators. And I think, again, we're just a little bit overextended, which I think is totally fine. I'm super happy with the way that things have been going. If we take a look at Cardano here, as we were mentioning in the update video the other day, we were coming in contact with this 200 moving average, and we said it looked like we were getting stopped out. Looks like so far that's true, right? We mentioned we come back down here and consolidate on this line of support and resistance, which again dates all the way back to December of 2018. So as long as we can consolidate above this line, have it act as support, and then push forward into the halving, I mean, I think that this is going to be an awesome setup, and this will give me probably maybe 1 or 2 more chances to really start to finish accumulating before the bull run kicks off. And I do want to talk now a little bit about some of this recent volatility that we're seeing. Markets are emotional, right? And so if we look at, typically don't do this here, but if we look at 4-hour chart, we can see that these are relatively large candles. It does look like it's getting, holy smokes, actually, wait, degens. We wicked all the way down here. We didn't quite come in contact with the 200 or 100 day, excuse me, but it looks like we're bouncing back off of this. Again, like we were mentioning, I thought that we were a little bit overbought, and so seeing it come back down is honestly pretty good sign. Switching gears for a second, and we look at some of the macro things that are going on around the world. So the Federal Open Market Committee meeting is going to happen tomorrow. Just to recap from the previous FOMC meeting, which happened in November, the Fed signaled that rates could be on hold for the foreseeable future, but we'll keep an eye on things depending how they're going economically. So over the past year, they've had 11 rate hikes, which has been to try and curb inflation, but things I think are still out of hand a little bit. I mean, if you go and try and get a car loan or go buy a condo or something, the rates are still crazy. I think they're finally starting to come down a little bit, but they're still predicting maybe 1 more rate hike before they actually start cutting rates. And you also don't know how long that they could just keep rates at these rates. Either way, I'd like to see something break in the system just to see what the heck happens. I'm a degen, so that'd be cool. And so the last thing that I want to focus on in this video here is an update on the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. So last week we were in a period of pretty high greed, right? 75 out of 100. Yesterday, 74. Today, we're down to 67. So this is playing into some of the fear, like I mentioned. I mean, seeing Bitcoin go down 5% and see red across the market for just a little bit is enough to start scaring people. But again, I think that everything's going to be okay. This is a long-term strategy for us. Hope it is for you. Don't get wrecked day trading degens. Hope you enjoyed the market update. If you like the content, smash like, comment 420 below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
We some MFers getting to the bag, yeah. MFers cooking in the lab, oh yeah. MFers coming with the swag. We some MFers getting to the bag, yeah. MFers getting to the bag, oh yeah. MFers cooking in the lab. We some MFers coming with the swag. We them MFers getting to the bag.